Today I'm leaving Georgia. Today is my last night in the state of Georgia. Probably. So, thinking I'm going to go over to the water over by Savannah. Savannah's kind of a historic Georgia town, right? I mean, if you're on the East Coast. Obviously, I've not, gone way inland into central Georgia or West Georgia or anything, so I've saved that for another year, another trip. But I've seen a lot of neat coastal Georgia, and getting into South Carolina probably tomorrow or the next day. So we'll go try to find some boondocking downtown Savannah today. That's the plan. One thing about charging multiple camera batteries, you can't do them at the same time. In other words, I can't charge GoPro batteries with SJ4000 batteries or Canon Vixia batteries. I can't have them all plugged into the same port and charging all those. It confuses it for some reason, and it doesn't charge. Not that big a deal. I've got my last batteries charging back there right now, but I thought that was kind of odd. They get confused. You can't do them all at the same time, plugged into the same outlet. Okay. There we go. I don't hear any squeaking. Oh, I left the stupid pizza pan in the oven. That's the pizza pan in the oven. I left it in there, dang it. But the squeak's gone. Now we got the rattle. Almost want to pull it off and take it out. It's okay. I'm going to take the truck route because I don't know what that means. If trucks have a hard time getting around down there, then I may have the same problem in an RV. So I'm just going to take the truck route. But this is downtown Savannah, and once I get to the water canal down there, I'll try to find a place to boondock. So my app wants me to turn right here to go down the Lincoln ramp to River Street. There's no way. I thought I had ways set up to know I'm in a tall vehicle. There's no way trucks or RVs are going to get down there, so... Oh well. Oh my gosh. A little bumpy through here. Okay, this is fun. Let's get off this road because there's no boondocking on this road. Maybe it's not the easiest thing to boondock in Savannah or any of these big cities, but you get far enough away and you start to get into a more industrial type area. The RVs is all secured. I'm also doing something different. I am bringing along the Canon Vixia as my main and only camera today. So I don't know how this is going to work. I just want to try it more because it's a more professional camera. It looks really, really awkward when I'm carrying it on a selfie stick way out, but I think it just gets better shots, so we'll try this today. Kind of see all of the architecture here in the downtown area. There's a lot of history in this town. I mean, it's really neat. We'll go walk down by the water, see what we can find here. When I was driving in, it was looking like they had a lot of stuff going on downtown too, so maybe we'll get to see a lot more than I usually get to see. I'm really getting tired of all these zombie lands I go to where there's no human life anywhere. If you wanted to, you could take a Savannah tour. I'll do my own tour today, though. The historic steps, use at your own risk. Okay. Also, in the future, if I ever decided to make this camera my #1 camera again, I could order a fisheye lens that will screw onto the Canon Vixia, and then I would still get the same effect that the GoPro gives indoors and when I want to show more space, so we'll see. There's a beginning of River Street East here. It's like there's lots of really neat artwork out here. Crossing the Savannah. Yeah, a lot of history. This is that road I was trying to drive on earlier. These cars seem to have no trouble, but I mean, look at it. That's why I was having that trouble. Really hard road to drive on. The food smells are really good here. All sorts of candy and barbecue and really good smells. Your name in wire, made in 30 seconds.
Hello? Nomadic, Fanatic.
Yes, please.
That's pretty neat. So you must be Eric.
I am Eric. What's your name?
I am Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Michael Eric, actually.
Michael Eric.
When I'm in trouble. Hi, folks.
Hello.
This is these on a donation basis. It takes about 30 seconds to a minute to make any name you want. Unless you got a name like Nomadic Fanatic. Yeah.
It's definitely a unique art. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah?
In all my travels, I've never seen anything that's original. So
I talk to people from New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and I hear that all the time.
That's great.
I've never seen anything like this.
Really neat. That looks fantastic.
Does it look good?
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Eric.
Have a
Appreciate
great
it.
day.
All right, you too. There you go.
He does pretty good work there. Pretty cool. That is actually one of the coolest souvenirs I have on my travels. Very custom, very unique. Very cool. And then off to the right, you've got the Georgia Queen here, docked here at the Port of Savannah. I like the natural feel of this place. It's really cool. Okay, this is funny. This place is called the Olympia Cafe. Spelled exactly the same as my hometown in Washington State. That's pretty funny. Take a look down the street. Look at the facades. Is that something else? Savannah is very unique here on the river. Yeah, I remember driving the RV through this tunnel. I mean, look at the road. That's why it was so bumpy. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Wow. This is a World War II memorial here in Savannah. Oh, wow.
Like the number of stars.
So yeah, that's pretty much my tour of downtown Savannah. I'm going to get a bite to eat somewhere on the way back before I get back to the RV, and then I'm going to go see how Jax is doing. Actually, since I found it, I think I am going to stop into the Olympia Cafe. Maybe it'll just help cure my little feeling of homesick on the road right now. Just a little piece of hometown menu. We'll see.
Yeah. I wonder, yeah, at first you thought it was just the fur, right?
Well, we didn't know really what it was.
Yeah.
There's a better view of my Nomadic Fanatic custom title card there. Okay.
What would you like for drink?
I need a Diet Coke to start.
Diet Coke.
And then, can I go with your Olympia hamburger there with fries?
The
There we go. All right, now we're coming around the corner. Make sure my RV is still here. My arm is almost just numb with pain from holding this big honking camera out on the selfie stick. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I tried it though. Yep, RV's still here, cool. Hi, Jax. How you doing, buddy? So I'm back to using the GoPro in the stabilizer right now, and the verdict is going to be that I can't use the Canon Vixie as an everyday camera, even though it shoots better and the quality is better. I really need the wide angle. I need the stabilization. For me, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist on the road, so if you want somebody who's got the greatest video quality out in the world, my channel's probably not going to be it. If recording isn't convenient for me on the road, then I'm not going to be happy picking up the camera and recording my adventures. I'm just going to turn the camera off and not film. So the more user-friendly the equipment is for me, the more I'm going to be able to film and want to film and be able to carry stuff on the road to share with you. So, of course, the Canon Vixie is going to have the moments when it's going to be the preferred camera in low light, when I need to zoom into objects, but the GoPro is still just going to be my go-to camera. So yeah, Georgia's nice. I'm gonna boondock here. Actually, I should also mention, I was inside the RV and I saw a cop coming down this road. It was a Savannah police officer, and I had enough time to jump out of the RV, and he was going past my RV, but I got here, flagged him down, and I just wanted to ask him. I said, you know, hey, I checked the Savannah city code, and I don't see any parking restrictions for RVs in commercially zoned areas. Just wanted to make sure it's okay. I'll be out of here in the morning, way less than 72 hours. And he said, yeah, you're fine. You could even park downtown closer to it, but you just can't take up 2 parking spots in an RV. So, you know, like when you get to those spots where the white lines are at and it says you have to be in a certain stall. Well, in some cities, and he told me specifically Savannah, you can't park an RV there that takes up 2 spots. You will get, I think he said, a $50 ticket. So make sure you go to one of the side streets that doesn't have lines. And then you're fine here in Savannah. I really haven't had a whole lot of parking issues on the road lately as far as boondocking. Most of the places, except the big cities, Key West, I was really nervous about, and there was nothing. There was no problems. There was no issues. There was nothing to even stress about or worry about. All the people saying you can't boondock in Key West or any of the Keys, and the police are going to harass you. Whatever. I don't even think I ever saw a police officer anywhere in the Keys, and I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just saying I always find something. I make something work. So goodbye, Georgia. I'll see you guys in a couple days from South Carolina. Have a good night, guys. Hey guys, this is Jax, my kitty cat. I'm his servant right here, Eric. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel here on RVing. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up below. Make sure you subscribe, check out all our other videos, and keep following us on the road. Thanks, guys.